Hello Libra, how are you? My name is Jane. Welcome to my channel, International Tarot. I'm super happy you're here. This is my 4th time doing this. My goodness, time flies when you're having fun. I wanted to introduce a new deck to you. This is the Tarot of Delphi, and the images here are neoclassical paintings of like Greek and Roman mythology and some other things, and it's really quite lovely. It's took me a long time to find a deck that really spoke to me, and for me this was definitely it. And I hope you like it too. And just totally random, some of you were asking, this candle holder I bought at TJ Maxx. They probably still have some. I was there a couple days ago and there were like tons of them in all different colors, so in case you wanted to know. So, all right, Libra, let's start with your love reading for February 2016. Whoops. Oh, one thing. People have been asking me why I don't pull cards when they pop out. I guess that's, I know a lot of tarot card readers do that. For me, the cards don't speak to me in that way. I don't feel like they were meant to pop out. It's just the feeling that I get, and it's just kind of the way I do it. It's not organized enough. It doesn't feel, it feels too messy when I do it. So just FYI on that. Okay, Libra, here is your love reading for February 2016. Here we go. Okay. 7 of Swords, the Garden or the World, the Siren, this is the Devil, Devotee of Cups, 7 of Coins, the Enchantress of Cups. Oh, I love her. Devotee of Swords, the Star, and the Fool. Oh my goodness, I love this reading for you. This is so great. I think I love this reading. This is such a beautiful card. Oh my goodness, the Enchantress of Cups. Look at the blues in that. I love it. And it indicates, I see this as being your energy here. To me, it indicates like the really deep running emotions in our hearts and the deep passion that comes with love. And it can go really well and it can go really bad sometimes. It's like that fine line. But I see passion for you this month. So in a relationship, single, I don't think it's going to matter. You have Devotee of Cups, Devotee of Swords. Perhaps someone, I'm seeing this being the indication of the message itself, and the Devotee of Swords being the person. So perhaps a fellow air sign. I know you're an air sign, Libra, but I am seeing you are the Enchantress of Wands here. Okay, let's get started, because there are some tougher energies, but ultimately a very positive reading. I kind of see the readings like moving this way, in this direction. So this kind of quadrant here is more like kind of what you're going through maybe right now. The 7 of Swords is indicative of like running away. Here you have, I mean, these are all friends, okay? Two friends having a good time, playing in the water, you know, talking and chatting and being social and fun. And yet here you are running away, fearful of joining in, fearful of jumping in. If there is someone in your life, perhaps a fellow air sign, a relationship or a potential relationship, I'm wondering if you aren't exhibiting some level of fear, or even, and I always say, with the Seven of Swords, I call it the card of self-sabotage, where there are good things happening in our life and we're being blessed, and there are positive energies, yet we, for whatever reason, again with the swords, it is our thoughts, we continually rationalize things, or we talk it down, you know, we give it less significance, or, you know, we allow ourselves to assume that it's not what it seems, you know, even though it probably is. So a little bit of a tough energy to start with. I'm actually going to move into the Seven of Coins because you have the two sevens here. Seven of Coins can even be like taking a break and reassessing. And here's a woman who has worked hard. She has her cheetah or leopard cheetah pelts here. She has her gold bracelet. She has beautiful attire, yet she takes a moment to step away from her work and assess the success of her work. Has she been as successful as she would like? Does she feel like she has everything that she wants, or does she still want more? And usually there is a sense of lacking, coming up short with the Seven of Coins. Again, it is a little contradictory because she does have a lot. She is successful. You do have good things in your life. There are blessings. There are people that care about you. Yet for some reason, things are coming up short, or you're not allowing them to happen. You are running away from whatever those things are, especially in a relationship setting. Do you have dating prospects that are really great and yet you feel afraid of what they might bring? Does your partner, your husband, your wife, do they, my cat's meowing. Do they, no, I lost my train of thought. Wow, it totally escaped me. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so it is that feeling of coming up short. It is that feeling of like sabotaging it a little bit and not allowing it to happen naturally. Now, with the garden being sort of connecting the two energies. I know I keep bumping that, sorry. Here is an image. The garden is like the world, and it is women sitting under a tree, the tree of life. Wrapped around the tree is this enormous serpent, and the serpent intertwines with the women, and yet there is a sense of completion. It is the meeting of the good and the bad. There is neither good nor bad with this card. It simply indicates completion and finale, like something coming to an end, something finishing. And it is purely I'm just wondering, I'm just looking at the other cards. Because you have the siren here. This is like the devil. For me, this card in this deck it is temptation and giving in to things that aren't real. And it's allowing ourselves to fall for things that are perhaps not as good as they seem on the surface, but yet they feel amazing. They feel good. Emotion-wise, I think your emotions are running really high. You have your heart on your sleeve for sure. Now, the siren's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes indulging ourselves and allowing ourselves to feel good, why are you running away from things that can be wonderful? Why are you running away from commitment? Sometimes, this card can represent commitment as well. Why are we pulling away? Why do you feel dissatisfied by that? And the fact that you have these three cards sort of in a triangle, they are connected, and there is some resistance on your part in allowing it to enter into your life, to allowing the good things or the good person to enter into your life. Let me tell you a little bit about this devotee of swords here. I believe, some of you may correct me, I believe this was a Roman warrior. And these warriors were highly educated. They had the intellect and the physical abilities. They had the best of both. They were incredibly well-rounded individuals. They had the gift of strategy and just overall fighting and going out there and winning. And they were fully equipped. There were provisions provided, and they went out there, the best of the best, and conquered the world. Literally, they conquered the world, their world, the Roman Empire. And this person represents those things, represents intellectual abilities to tackle problems and to go after things that they want and not be afraid of what it is that they want, and doing the things that they are meant to do and doing them very well. The devotee of coins is almost like a very opposite card, you see. Here he is. He's not actually fighting in this card. He's practicing. He's perfecting his art in this card. And here is someone who is surrounded by these majestic things, a huge palace, these beautiful mountains. Here is a lion. The water spout is the head of a lion, again, the king of the jungle type of thing. And yet they sit in peace and quiet, and they absorb the energy of the universe. And that is the message. It's quiet, it's subtle. It might come from an unexpected source, as the water from the mouth of the lion. And I think it will be an offering to you. I see their energy focusing in on you. Now, I'm going to do two different things with this card, because if I just go like this, his energy is towards you. But if I put this card, it came out in the reading before this card, your energy toward them. I think there's a mutual attraction here. If it is indicative of your partner, obviously there will be. If it's someone new, I think you have deep feelings for this person. I think you do. And I think the offering will come from them. It's coming from their side. And it might be incredibly subtle, maybe even somewhat unrecognizable. You might not quite realize or understand that there is an offer on the table. And because it's more subtle and because it's not something that you outrightly understand, you know, you might feel as though it's not happening. The stepping back, so if this is someone you've been dating and maybe you're hoping or wishing for some sort of offering, you know, a commitment of some sort, and while they may be doing the actions and doing the things that people do when they want a relationship with you, it might not come across that way. You might not understand it to be that way. And here you are putting in a lot of work, putting a lot of energy, a lot of effort into this relationship. And yet you might be feeling a little bit dissatisfied, like you aren't quite getting out of it what you want to be getting out of it. Even though you are, you just don't realize it. You don't see it, maybe. But I see your wishes for this relationship, for this attraction, for this commitment, maybe, for this thing that feels amazing, for this connection that you have with them, and this deep running passion that you may feel towards them. I see it manifesting and things coming into reality with the star. The star is wish fulfillment. It is the universe saying, yes, you can have it. And directly connected with the devotee of swords and the wish, your energy, again, focus towards them. And I think I think they are interested in you as well. The last card of this reading is the Fool. This is actually the card of a picture of Orpheus as he emerges from the shade, from the underworld. He emerges and he has no idea how immensely significant his journey is from this point forward. He has no idea what is about to happen in his world, in his life. Now, keep in mind, it's a short-term reading. However, when the Fool appears, it does indicate a fresh start, a new beginning. And it's here, connecting your energies. And even though you may have been running away, you may have been hesitant, you may have been like not giving credit to the good things in your life and saying maybe it's not real, maybe it's like, how could it possibly be this good, you know, there's got to be something else. Or yes, I have been working quite hard, I've been putting in a lot of effort, but I'm just not seeing the rewards, I'm not seeing the benefits of it. You know, why do I continue to date this person when they're not committing, they're not moving into that next phase, they're not giving what I need emotionally to feel happy, even though it feels so great and they do give you a sense of completion. But I see that message coming your way on some level. It is from them to you. It is your wish that they will reach out to you. And I see that causing and setting into motion a new beginning. Oh, I love that Enchantress of Cups. She's so beautiful. I forget the character's name. I'm trying to learn all of them, but there's just so many. I don't remember. Sorry, I should probably be doing this on camera. Actually, that top card just is dying to come up, isn't it? Let's see. Okay. And the Nine of Wands. This is you being guarded. I don't see any reason why you need to be guarded. So this is actually, I forget her name. It's like Persephone? She's someone that, when she, well, I don't want to tell the Greek story. I don't know it well enough. All I know is that winter, when she goes into the underworld to be with Hades, the world frosts over and is cold, and that's winter. And here she is in the underworld, longing to be above, longing to be back with her family, and longing to be, back in her life. And when she emerges from the underworld, that is spring and summer, and when life happens. And here she is in the underworld, feeling protective, feeling guarded, feeling like she needs to protect herself and keep herself contained. The opposing energies here is that you have something beautiful happening. It feels good. And when I say it feels good, I mean like emotionally, it makes you feel warm. It embraces your heart, and it feels so right. But you might view it as purely a temptation, as purely something that is a distraction, as purely something that is going to prevent you from moving forward. But it's not. It's all a perception. It's just something that you are running away from. But I think your emotions are pure. Your emotions are very raw and very deep for this person, if there is one person. And if there is someone new coming into your life, if someone does come in, as it might, as the devotee, it's usually someone new. It can really be an instant connection, yet you feeling you're holding back. Why are you holding back? Fear, perhaps. Unwilling to embrace change on some levels, unwilling to accept their offer, unwilling to I just think you don't see it for what it is. You don't see it as the genuine offer that it actually is, and you may view it more as an interruption, even though it is what you want. It is a manifestation. You are being blessed in this relationship, in this person coming into your life, in this rekindling of your relationship with this person. So, guarded, yes, but I don't see any need. So, okay. I'm going to shuffle again, and we're going to do the general energies. So hopefully, we can tie that into other areas of our lives. Career and finance and all that. So, okay. This is going to be the general reading for Libra for February 2016. Okay, Libra, here we go. The threads of fate, the Wheel of Fortune. Again, the Devotee of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Enchantress of Wands, of Cups, the Empress and the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, the Artisan of Swords, and the World. Okay, you know I shuffled the cards. You saw me shuffling them. You have the Enchantress of Cups and the Devotee of Cups. You also have the Ace of Cups, which is more of a love reading than the first reading. I don't think I can try to tie it into other areas of your life, but to be honest, the Lovers, whether it's if I was doing a personal reading right now and someone asked me a question about finance or career or family or health or something, and the Lovers came up, for me, it just turns it into a love reading. That there is a relationship happening. I don't see this as like a friendly relationship. I see it as a romantic thing. I don't see it as... Sometimes the Lovers, though, can indicate a reconnection with, our personal beliefs. And I can maybe speak to it a little bit in that way. But with the Devotee of Cups and the Ace of Cups, and again, the representative from the Swords, I think this person truly is, there's someone there, and it's important, and it's going to be a prominent energy in your life. The threads of fate is like they said, the Wheel of Fortune. She is the puppet master of our lives, and it is also karma on some level. I know that a lot of people don't believe in karma, but we get what comes to us. We get what is owed to us by the universe, from the universe. Our circumstances can change quite quickly, and the wheel is always turning. The wheel is always spinning. Sometimes when this card shows up, it indicates to me a new cycle, a new phase, something new, usually. So just keeping that in mind, I'm not going to go so in depth about the Devotee of Cups or the Enchantress of Cups, because again, we've kind of already spoken about these. I also am seeing the Empress here, which again I feel is your energy. Both of these are connecting with the Artisan of Swords and the Ace of Cups. There is a love connection here on an incredibly deep level. And the Empress, she's so beautiful. The turquoise color here, and the brightness, the reddish and pinks and the golds of her chair, and the gold here, and the rose petals all over. An indication that the situation, the connection, the introduction of someone new will blossom. And you, Libra, have the ability to nurture and harvest and reap the benefits of this connection, and to truly be blessed. Like, you are being blessed without a doubt. This is an answer for you. This reading is advice for you per your first reading. Those hesitations that you have, you don't need to feel that way. It's real, it's genuine, it is a blessing. There's no reason for you to not see and to not understand that what's coming into your life is a beautiful thing, and to embrace it. It's an encouraging change in your life. Four of Swords. For me, this is a card of visualization. Stepping back away from the day-to-day, stepping back from the noise of our lives, taking a breath, and changing our future, changing our fate. We have the ability to change our fate with our decisions, with the way that we move forward. This relationship is fate, so there's no reason to poison it. We will come and feel a sense of completion, a sense of happiness, a sense of peace through this connection. The Lovers. The Holy Trinity, the sexual attraction, the intellectual connection, and the emotional connection. Your emotions run deep. They run very deep. Their emotions not as raw as yours, but yet this person is reliable, intelligent, productive, can make a life happen. They're creative. They are a good match for you. I think you two will connect very well on the intellectual level, especially because he is represented here in both readings with the Suit of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the entry of a new love. Again, something, I hope you don't mind the nudity in these cards, by the way. I forgot to say that. It is, neoclassical is from the early 1800s to the early 1900s. So, there's nudity. What can you do? But when we have the Ace of Cups, and when we allow ourselves to be open to that, to the entrance of new love, I think, it's getting warm in here, I gotta take my jacket off. We don't like sometimes feeling vulnerable. We don't like the feeling of being so raw, and you are. I think you really are. I think those emotions are fluid and very active toward this person, yet they feel connected with you as well, but perhaps on a more intellectual level. But the passion is there, the love is there for both of you. And the devotee of coins, seeing this more as, no, I'm going to talk about this card a little bit because this is coins. This is a pentacle card. But yet, see how much red is in this card? The red with her dress, the red of the roses, roses being red roses meaning love. This is a very passionate woman, meaning you are a passionate person. Now we know that already. So much blue is here. Blues are emotions. Red is passion. And you have both. And she is organizing a vase of roses directly underneath a statue, and this is Venus in the back here. Venus, it's like her offering to the goddess of love. Now, what's interesting is the fact that she's associated with the coins, which is supposed to be more of a practical, logical, you know, it's like earth signs, you know. But yet, she has a fire within her. She is on fire. She has a yearning for love and sex, you know. Sex is a big thing with the lovers, and I kind of actually like that this is, you know, just the likeness of this card, because sex is obviously a really important part in relationships. Not the only part, but an important part. It really allows two people to truly connect with one another, and I think that's an element that's really missing in a lot of the other decks, because it's just maybe not quite appropriate to put on a card or something like that. But ultimately, sex is very important, and I like that even though this is an earth energy, an earth-like energy, maybe a more practical approach to love, there is still a very passionate and openness about this energy, open to accepting passion into your life. And I think that's a really beautiful way, especially for coins, you know, as opposed to the cups. So a lot of passion in this reading, and a lot of, my God, this is like a perfect reading. I couldn't have asked for anything better for any sign. I think February is your month, and it's Valentine's Day, so might as well lean into it while you're there. So that is it for you, Libra. Good luck. I am so excited for you, and I can't wait to read all your comments and all your stories. It's going to be so much fun. So best of luck to you, and I will see you next month in March.